Good evening, everyone, and welcome along to round number 19 of Inside Line Racing Season 4. And we are going into a championship battle here in ILR3 on the Xbox platform. And today, we are here where it hosts the real-life Racer Champions earlier on in this year. It is the Mexican Grand Prix. Has it been hosted, to be honest, in a while? This is roughly my second time commentating for this. Obviously, I commentated on ILR4 last night, and boy, that was interesting. And Barry took a very interesting line into that chicane there. But anyway, it started in 1963 and carried on to around 1970, and then it returned in 2015. 20 times it was held here, and Jim Clark has won the most with 4 wins. Incredible. That's in real life though, don't forget. Not in ILR. So, and Atlantis has just took an interesting line there towards the final corner. He has binned it and he's out of the qualifying session. So, yes, hello, I'm Jess, by the way, and I will be your commentator for this evening. Now, for those of you that are wondering where is Jack, unfortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, he is away on holiday. He's off, I think he's off in Cornwall, I believe, and hope he has a good time. He will be back next week, so we'll watch out for that. But we were trying to find another commentator, none of them were available, so we just got the lovely me tonight, and hopefully I will be able to do you justice as much as possible. So, we got around about 15 minutes left to qualifying, but we got a championship to talk about here. We have 2 people still in the title fight, and they are the people that are dying to have their place in ILR2 next season, and that is Steerage and Hamilton. So ILR2 Steerage and APS Hamilton have been pretty much battling for the championship all season, really. They switched positions. Steerage has been in the championship lead for most of it. And all Steerage has got to do tonight to win the championship is he's got to outscore Hamilton by 7 points. So if Steerage wins the race tonight, he's champion. Simple as, because obviously 25 minus 18 is 7. So that is how it's going to work. But anyway, whatever situation, Steerage is doing well. He's got pole at the moment with 114. It's nice to see people go into the 114s on the dot. That is pretty impressive. So Hamilton really needs to get his act together. But Hamilton has been getting his act together for the past couple of races. He's won 2 races in a row. Actually, he's probably won more than that. I probably miscounted, but hey ho. So, I'd like to wish everybody the best of luck who is still competing for the championship. But there's also midfield battles to come up as well. I will get the championship up because I still know there is a battle for 3rd place in the championship as well. So it's not just a battle for the win for the championship, it's also a battle for 3rd for the championship. So basically the final podium spot of the championship. How cool is that? So if I get it up on my little screen, you won't be able to see it unfortunately because I got it on another screen. But we've got a 13-point gap between Jason and Dunfunder. Now, I think if Dunfunder outscores Jason by around about 9 points, then he takes 3rd. I think that's what happens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for that, as we got 3 ways to go on that one. So Hamilton at the moment has taken a banker lap of 1:16.4 on those set of Hypersoft tyres. Now, the tyres that we got on offer tonight will be the Ultras, the Supers, and the Hypersofts. The Hypers are the softest, followed by the Supers, and then the Ultras. So, the Ultras don't last very long as they do in other tracks. A bit longer than Singapore, but less longer than Russia. Russia can last about 10 laps, so very interesting there as well. Now, I'd like to apologise about my stuffiness, if you think I sound stuffy. I do have a bit of a cold coming along, so hopefully I should be able to be fine. Oh, and Zillion. Zillion's just set the fastest lap time at the moment. That is a 1:14.5. That is decent. That is a very decent lap for him in the Mercedes-powered engine. And speaking of Mercedes-powered, there's also battle for the Championship as well, and I do believe it's between Red Bull and Mercedes, I think. No, not Mercedes. Red Bull and Williams. And 68 points separates the top two. And there'll be 100 points, I think, each, to be honest, going into the last two races. So really, Red Bull has got to score quite a lot. But Unity Gilbert has been on the podium for quite a long time as well. So if these guys can do well, then that could be good. Because I don't think Easy Fusion is here tonight. No, he's not. So only Series from the Williams garage is going to score some points. So this will be a chance really for Red Bull to claw some stuff in, to be honest. So very, very intriguing. So someone just said he's only done about 4 laps of practice. But to be honest, some people do not that much practice, but they still get good results. You never know. So we'll have to wait and see. So Dunfun is looking to impress people tonight. And there could be different types of strategy. Even though I was watching ILR3, I was commentating on ILR4 yesterday on PS4. It was difficult to find out what the strategy was, in my opinion, because everyone was on different strategies, and there was a few people on 2 stops. Warlock was on 2 stops last night, but he was able to hold it together. So, you know, it just happens. It's just very impressive. So, well done to them. So. And Lance just said, don't ask what happened to me. Let's just say it was my controller's fault. Oh, bless you. As far as speaking of controllers, actually, on pad, it is not the hardest track to go on the pad, to be honest. So we could see a lot of good times from pad users. But obviously, quite a lot of people on ILR3 use the wheel. Probably because it's easier at times. But I've known, because I did it before, it takes a long time. It takes a long time for people to get used to a wheel. It just takes forever to adapt and learn. So if they're using the wheel right away, then it's going to take a while. So they just got to learn how to, you know, transition into it. Last week's poleman Rapid, unfortunately, disconnected last week, so he wasn't able to convert his pole into a win. So, to be honest, he's a good chance tonight. He really is. He's just got to make sure he can pull it out there and get some good results, as we are riding on board with him now. We're having yellow flags everywhere. What is going on? But it might just be a small glitch our end. And hey ho. So I wonder how Rapid is going to do on the DRS straight. He had a little bit less DRS left towards the end of that turn too. So maybe if he try and catch up, that could, if he improves on his lap times, that would help. Jason slowed down. Maybe Jason's run out of fuel, I don't know. Not entirely sure about that one. That probably hasn't helped Rapid on his lap, so he'll probably have to go again, by the sound of things. And for those of you who are wondering as well where the other Xbox tiers, they're streaming live on Twitch. Links to those channels is on the ILR Twitter, so check that out. And I can't believe I'm saying this. In ILR2 on Twitch, there is an 8-way championship vote. It's crazy. So make sure you have all 3 streams running concurrently, because it is great to support ILR, as Rapid has just gone up into P2 right now. So he is catching up to Zillion. Hamilton in 6th, so he is not picking up the pace a little bit, but we'll just have to wait and see what goes on. As well as ILR2, we haven't decided our championship yet. Obviously ILR1 decided theirs a long time ago, about 2 or 3 weeks ago in fact. So yeah, Rapid is slowing down. How's Hamilton? Hamilton's just improved by 4 tenths in Sector 2. So potentially he could go faster this lap as he goes towards the start finish straight. Oh, he's run out of ERS. That didn't help that. so he had to recharge a little bit. He goes fourth, so he does improve at 1:14.7. The top four separated by quite close margins. Rapid Zillion is cleared by Rapid by 57 thousandths of a second. Holy moly. And we got Steerage in third by 1/10 and Hamilton by 1.8 tenths. So, two championship contenders are pretty close. So, you know, it is going to be a very push and shove really about what's going to go on here. But if you let me know in the chat as well, is there going to be, do you think the championship's going to be won tonight, or is it going to be pushed to Brazil? Will Hamilton have done enough to keep his championship hopes alive? As Gilbert is slowing down, but which is not the best idea, I must say. But I am just trying. Literally, it's been a quiet moment on the track at the moment. We've got Titan Prime on an outlap, Dumb Fun on an outlap. Titan just had a little bit of lock up again, so hopefully he can recover shortly. So it is getting cut down to crunch time. Yes, it is. As it's very important that they rubber in the tyres, get used to the track. As it feels like Titan's tyres are starting to get a bit colder. I think that's what it is that's causing it. Or he wants to get some good temperature on his tyres and also warm up the tyres a little bit as well. So we're just keeping it clean, to be honest. They're just keeping it clean, keeping it together, and they just want to be sure how this is going to pay off as well. As interestingly, the top 10 separate by one. This is the closest I've ever seen ILR3 qualifying on the Xbox platform. This is absolutely remarkable for these guys. They've worked their socks off to try and get their good laps in. They're doing well. Jason is quite slow and he still hasn't pitted yet, so... Well, no, he still hasn't gone out again. Dumbfunder is still out, I believe. Yes, he is. But he's still on his out lap at the moment, I think. So he's going to have chance to do a few more laps. We have 5 of you watching right now. Hello. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Looked like Dumbfunder was going into the pits then, but he doesn't. But it looks like that, yes, Dumbfunder is on a lap. So he's going on right now. And oh! Titan Prime just set 1:13.8 on the hypers. This is the first 1:13s I've seen in a while, to be honest. I don't think I've seen the 1:13s at all. So very, very hyped about what's going on here. And Zanardi just tweeted that he wants to get the Supercharger award tonight. Wow. For those of you that don't know, me and Jack have this thing where around about lap 13 we just see who's got the most, gained the most positions in the race, and they get the special Supercharger award. It's just for a little bit of pride at the end of the day, really. It's nothing else, but it's just fun. It's just absolute fun. As Dumbfunder is looking particularly strong. What lap time is he going to set now? He is 7th at the moment. 5:10 separating him. That is where he is. As someone who's just stopped on the circuit. That is Rapid going slowly. But again, he's warming his tyres. A lot of people do warm their tyres in different ways, so you never know. And holy moly, my cold is starting to get quite worse, but yeah, apologies again about that. But the recovery is the road to success, really. And Steerage just got to do all he can now to make sure he stays ahead of Hamilton, because in the last 2 races, Hamilton has done a lot better in terms of setup. Having more speed on the straights when they were pulling away, whereas Steerage has had a little bit more speed on the corners. So it will be interesting to see how this goes on here. I have got the points tally of how the points each are per position, so I will be able to do my calculations at the end of the race and stuff, so do not worry about that. Now obviously this will be the last, pretty much in real life, the Williams livery won't look like this. It's a shame because I love this livery, so it'll be completely different in real life, as Steerage has just improved by 5 tenths. So he is on now, let me just check what lap he's on now. He's on a 1:14.1. So he's closing up to the 1:30s, but no one else has reached the 1:13s. The only person that's reached it is Titan Prime. Barry is retired from the session, so he's gone. But it might have felt like he had enough, because we've got 5 seconds of qualifying remaining. The checker flag has fallen. That means Steerage on his last lap. Hamilton's just crossed the line, so he'll be one of the last people to do a lap, I think, because I don't think there's anyone behind him that is on a faster lap. So Zanardi is not seeing a lap time either. I think he left the pits a little bit too late there, and that costed him. So he'll be one of the guys to start from the back of the grid. So watch out for that. Zanardi, I think, still looking for some glory anyway. He's hoping he's going to get the Supercharge award. I think Unity Gilbert's on a lap as well. No, but no, he's on a slow one. So I think the only one that can beat Titan Prime is Hamilton. He really needs to make up some ground. He wants to get ahead of Steerage. So we have to wait and see if he's on the slow one. Now, on a fast one, I mean. He's on good at ERS at the moment, so it could be a potential. But can he do it? Maybe. Oh, he's second. So he has beat Steerage. But he hasn't beaten Titan. So 21,000 separating between Titan and Hamilton. Boy, it's close. Hamilton is known to get the best of starts more than anyone else. So this could be Hamilton's chance to shine again. So I wonder if it's going to pay off here tonight. So we are about to get your standings then. There we go. So excuse me. Titan Prime is at pole position with APS Hamilton in second, Arose Rapid in third, Steerage in fourth place, Zillion in fifth, JJ Rocks in sixth, Ados in seventh, Unity Gilbert in eighth, Dumb Thunder in ninth, and then we got Barry that rounds up your top 10 with Jason. A very slow lap time from him, but probably because he didn't have enough lap time to set it, and I didn't catch the rest of the standings because A, my controller decided it was going to have an off day and then unplug itself, and B, it just went quickly like that. So there we go. And I was told by the drivers earlier on that it's going to be a cloudy race, so no rain is expected, and that's going to be a relief. And also another prediction in the chat actually could be how many people are going to go on a 2-stop. There could be quite a lot of people than expected. I wonder what the guys will be thinking in their minds about what's going to happen. But there's only one way to find out pretty soon. As we've got the grandstand that are highly packed full of people today. And my cat in real life is actually watching this as well. Because he's constantly watching what I'm doing now. It's taking a while for people to ready up actually. So we are in a pit lane. And we're still in the pit lane for quite a long time. This could be a perfect time for a pit break. Please don't tell me it's a glitch, because if it's a glitch, it's going to annoy the hell out of me. But I am checking Twitter. And looks like Danny Pierce is the only one that could potentially go on a 2-stop. To be honest, I thought more people were going to go on a 2-stop than that. I'm still waiting for action. I don't know what's happening to this lobby. I really don't know, guys. Please don't let it be Xbox deciding to mess up a little bit. It's not just me that's having this issue. Oh, I thought it was just me having this issue as well, but it's not. It's every other driver as well. So, yeah. Luckily, we have the standings anyway, so that is all good. So we can get the standings up for there. So and I think we're going to have a new lobby, lads. I don't know why I keep calling you lads, but obviously most of you are at it anyway. So we're going to give it one more minute. I swear, like, yeah, we'll give it one more minute, I think, for this. As Mexico has been... Whilst we wait for this lobby to get underway, let me just talk a little bit about the Race of Champions, which happened. It was amazing. And it was also nice to see two of the esports drivers perform well in the main rock as well. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Enzo Benito and James Baldwin definitely did the sim racers proud. And done me proud as well, because I was watching it and I was like, yay, go both of them. And they actually won at least one race between each other, which is pretty darn good work. So I'm just checking Twitter to find out what's going on with this lobby. Have I been told to start the game? Or go back to another lobby? I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, I think, yeah, we're going into another lobby. Everyone is pretty much left the session. I can't leave the session. I clicked the options button, it's not letting me leave. Great. So, we're going to take a break for a couple of minutes whilst we get this lobby sorted out. So, please be patient, guys, and we'll be underway shortly. Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Hello and welcome back to Inside Line Racing Season 4 on ILR3 on the Xbox tier. And once again, we are at the Mexican Grand Prix. Apologies about the delay of getting the lobby back. We had to restart after a lot of people were stuck on the grid for like a decent time and couldn't get to the formation lap. So hopefully things have sorted itself out now. We could get racing. Whoop! And we can watch some incredible action. So spread the word, everybody. The stream is back up. So we're all good and we are all ready to go. So I hope you're all as hyped as I am. So I'm going to get the tyres up. There we go. So we've got a mixture of tyres today. Hypers of Titan. I nearly said Hyper there. I don't know why I said Hyper, but I think I kind of got mixed up between Titan and Hypers. So, but anyway, we are going to start with obviously a 15 grid lobby. And Titan's starting on the Hypers. Hamilton, Steerage, Rapid and Zin are starting on the Ultras. I think that's the right tyres from what they had in qualifying. I think, I'm not entirely sure. JJ Volks and ADOS on the Ultras. Unity on the Supers. Dun Thunder on the Ultras. Barry on the Ultras. Jason on the Ultras. Zanardi on the Super Softs. Atlantis on the Ultras. Leper on the Hypers. And AJH on the Supers. So hopefully that is okay for you all. So we would like to wish everybody the best of luck tonight. A championship, like I said, is at stake. Hamilton needs to be better than Steerage by 7 points. 5 lights. And it is lights out. Away we go here for the Mexican Grand Prix. Looks like Titan's got to a good start, but Hamilton's got even a better start. We got Rapid joining in the party as well. Luckily, Rapid didn't disconnect, so that is really good to see. So we're seeing 4 wide into turn 1 already, and it is best to actually not start pole in Mexico, because otherwise you're not going to have any slipstream, and everyone else is not. And Hamilton's dropped position. Not entirely sure what happened with them. AJH has gained quite a bit, and so is Atlantis, but Leper has dropped it down the field compared to everybody else. But what is going on? There is lots of people fighting for position. It's like 5 wide coming up here into turn 1. We've got Zillion and Steerage fighting as well, and JJ Box as well. So Steerage is not that far behind to try and gain a position at the moment. So already very, very tight on these opening couple of laps, and that is what we like to see here in ILR3. I almost got my tears mixed up. I don't want that, do I? Don't really want that. And Unity Gilbert is in 8th, and he's doing well, trying to defend off Dumb Thunder. Does that quite nicely actually, but he's also not that far behind the other Force India of ADOS Gamer. Oh, there's a bit of, there's been contact for Unity Gilbert and the Ferrari and Sauber. Literally, it's going crazy right now. So Atlantis has dropped. Leper has dropped as well. Dumb Thunder's going to make another move past Red Bull now. The Red Bull really needs to score some really valuable points here, and if he is where he is now, it may not help matters, but Dumb Thunder is getting some very good, decent pace right now. And Steerage and Hamilton, they're around about 1.6 seconds ahead of each other. So the championship is still going to be alive. The hopes will be alive if it stays like this, I believe. So we'll be checking that. A bit of a slide again from Dumb Thunder. A lot of sliding tonight. Maybe the conditions are a lot harder than I thought. Maybe the tyres are not getting up to temperature enough. Hint, hint, the formation lap. So that means, for some reason I missed that. Arose Rapid in the lead. Steerage and Zillion are side by side in turn of a tight stadium section. Steerage almost went off the track. Rapid saying it's the fastest lap here. Decent stuff. So already Positions are starting to change quite quickly here. DRS is now enabled. Oh my god, 3 wide going into turn 1. This is not going to end well. But luckily it does end well with Steerage managing to stay ahead of Zillion. Hamilton goes past Zillion as well. So it just goes to show that Steerage and Hamilton are really fast drivers in this league. So pretty much impressed with them. Let's see what else is going on. Zillion is still behind Hamilton. No! Oh, he's got to be careful not to hit on the back of them. That was very, very close. That could have caused a little bit of an accident. We don't want that to happen, do we? No, ladies and gentlemen. All looking good so far from the Toro Rosso account. To be honest, in testing, the Toro Rosso has done not too bad either. So, replica real life maybe coming into the places, but as Alzin's taken a very interesting line there. I wonder what's going to happen here if Zillion makes that move, but well, it looks like Hamilton's going to keep it, which I think it is. It's very good to see from the championship contenders, of course. As far as Dumbfunder and Jason is concerned, Jason's doing all he can to try and keep his third place championship hope alive, because he is a couple of points ahead of Dumbfunder now as it stands. But looks like Dumbfunder managed to go past Jason. Yes, he does. I've just missed that battle again. I need to keep my eye on battles a little bit more, I think, but I will. Do not worry. Jason's going to brake just for the 50-meter board. Really locking the brakes again. Now it's time for me to check who my supercharger award goes to for this week. Well, it's mine now because Jack isn't here, so it's going to be my supercharger award. So, quite close this week. JJ Box has just gone past Steerage, and he's claimed the supercharger award for this week. Because Zanardi's dropped down 1, Atlantis dropped 2. So yeah, JJ Rocks, well done, mate. You get the supercharger award. It's yours this week. Gaining 4 positions already, so you're around about 5th place. As Zion Prime's going into the pits, he's struggling a bit on those Hypersoft tyres, but I did say those Hypersofts were not going to last very long at all. So, am I surprised? No, I'm not. He is stuck a long time in the pit though, probably due to the fact that he's got a little bit of damage. But we shall see. Zillion's got another penalty. We are starting to see times starting to pop up quite quickly as well, so with penalties. So this could be a point where it could be decided on penalties, but we don't want that to happen. Rapids just got a penalty as well. I don't think JJ Rocks is on any penalties, so he could be a good shot as well. It's basically going to all turn on its head at this rate, which is a really good thing. Oh, another 3-second time penalty from Unity Gilbert. So, pretty much, I think Mexico's one of the tracks where they get penalties. USA is also one of them where they get a lot of penalties too. So, JJ Box in second, but look at Steerage behind them. Steerage has really got to make sure he gets in straight line speed. Maybe his setup was not designed by that. Leffer getting a 3-second time penalty. Steerage is going to make a move into turn 1. He does that very nicely indeed. As a Rapid R race leader then, 6.4 seconds. And let me just also, I'll just go back to the tyres now actually. As we could expect the ultra soft runners to pit around about lap 8-9. I think that's what happened last time. Or was it lap 11? I can't remember, because it gets to a point in the race where the super softs do start to come a little bit into their own, a little bit. And they do start to work quite nicely as well. AJH also getting another penalty there. No, that's not good, my friend. And the gaps are starting to close up quite nicely. We've got Atlantis and the Haas driver fighting for P10, last point. Atlantis managing to cover off a lot more, gaining a bit more speed in the stadium section. The crowd is cheering. I wonder who they want to do well here. I can tell from the crowd there's a few Ferrari fans. So GG. So as we've got the Haas trying to get some speed going on to turn 1. He's going to take the left-hand side line. He decided that he doesn't have enough space, so he's going to stay where he is. But we can see this battle go on for laps and laps and laps and laps. You know what I mean. I'm not going to say laps all the time, but you know what I mean. As Atlantis almost went a little bit too late there. As JJ Bolts has got his first penalty of the session there. So, again, I really do hope this race doesn't get decided on penalties. That will be an absolute disaster. As Rapids around about 6 seconds in a second behind steerage. Or in front of steerage, anyway. As Leper had another chance. And we also got the other Haas as well. Maybe the two Haases might be working together a little bit. We shall see. As basically, we were almost on the ham sandwich until these two guys just swapped positions. So, yeah, we were almost there. As Siri just sort of time. Fastest lap as Barry has got a 5-second stop. Oh, that was a big slide there. Massive slide. As we got Atlantis not that far behind. He's going to try and make another replica move than he did a couple of laps ago. He lost about 1/10 in that second sector than he was last time. So we got Zanardi behind him as well. So we pretty much got a three-way train. And it is also great to also see the battle for the midfield battling as well, because it's good to see. But to be honest, I would have liked to have seen a battle for the lead, but we haven't got that quite yet. I'm just gonna get my glasses. Because it's getting to a point now where if I get too tired, it's really hard to see. So I'm gonna get my glasses on. There we go. As also Nardi's dropped off pace to Atlantis there for a minute, so probably Atlantis is going to have a bit more of a chance right now. Yes, he does. He does that quite well, in fact. And hold on a minute. Let me just do this a minute so I can actually hear what's going on audio-wise. There we go. I can actually hear what is going on. As watching this battle more because this is the closest battle on track. And also we have Zillion Average and Adolf's Gamer flying full position as well. Seeing his start on pole, but he's not at the moment. He's on a set of ultras. Actually, he didn't start on pole. It was Titan, but my bad. He was close to pole anyway. As Zillion manages to Zillion. It's a JJ box, not to Adolf. My bad. I am getting the Force Indians mixed up, people. But they're side to side again. Well, it might be different Force Indians. I don't know. But anyway, Zillion is up to 5th. We got a yellow flag in sector 2 and 3. Oh, that was just gone quite quickly, in fact. So. Don't need to worry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we just lost our first retirement. And JJ Rolls has just gone under penalty. It's quite Hard track penalties actually, because they get it lap after lap after lap. How do they not stop? Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. As Rapid still leads the way. Oh, Dumb Thunder is out. I saw a bit of his front wing, or it might have been another Renault. No, it wasn't. Dumb Thunder's out of the race, so chance for Jason to close in onto the third place battle. So that's not going to be over yet for Jason. So as long as Jason score points, he's still winning a chance, really. Apart from that, pretty much no other battle, because we're seeing quite a few people going into the pits to change tyres, because don't forget, you have to have a different compound, so otherwise you will be disqualified. As he's doing quite well as well. I am trying to make sure that I keep my eye on some drivers. Do you see someone go wide again, but not entirely sure what happened there. So, the only people that is pitted is Titan Prime from a set of Hypers to Ultras. So I wonder who is going to be the first people to blink out of the people that started on the Ultra Soft tyres. How is it going to pay off for them? We shall have to wait and see. As Stewie is doing all he can. But I think if it stays where he is now, the gap's going to be like 5 points. So. Well, lap's 12 already. To be honest, this has gone absolutely crazy at the moment. But we've got Titan and Atlantis flying for position now. Titan gets the better line and traction through that corner. And now he is up into P11. So one more possible chance and he is back in the points again. So pretty decent stuff, I must say. May as well get my glasses off because my glasses are not good at all. As Hamilton's not that far behind Steerage now. This could be a battle and a half. I wonder if they tune setups a little bit more. Obviously, I think both of them work together on setups. They're pretty much the best of friends anyway. So pretty decent stuff. But Steerage gaining a little bit more speed. I do believe in Mexico there's around about 3 DRS straights, I think. Yeah, there's 3 DRS straights in Mexico, just to let you know. So, all good on that regard. What's going on for 7th right now is JJ Rocks is not that far behind Barry, so pretty evenly spread as JJ Rocks is one of the first people actually to go into the pits. Intrigued. There's Unity's got a 3-second penalty. I swear people, their pit crews get hold up for a very long time here in Mexico. Probably due to the lack of the long pit lane. There's a short pit lane, so. So, how is this going to develop in the next couple of laps? Because we're going to start to see the top three deciding to pit pretty soon. And it can definitely change the dynamics. Definitely. To be honest, I won't be surprised if they pit at a similar time. Because it can work out as well. And Steerage is still behind. Oh no, I'm sorry I missed that, but I think Hamilton must have got past Steerage, I think. Apologies I missed that, but I was rubbing my eyes a little bit there because my eye is starting to get itchy from my cold. So, do apologise about that. That has been missed, but we're almost halfway through this Grand Prix as Hamilton's back to where he belongs now, where he should be. As we got Tyne and Barry fighting as well. Like I said again, there are so many things to keep an eye on in terms of battles throughout the field. There's battle for the championship, battle for third in the championship, battle for midfield in this race. What can possibly go wrong? As Steerage has gone to the pits. A lap earlier than Hamilton and Rapid. Wonder how's that going to work for the pit stop side of things. As Steerage comes out. He's probably going to end up P6. Yes, he does. Only just though. Actually, no, by quite some margin, around about 4 seconds. No. Yeah, it's 4 seconds roughly. Jason's going into the pits as well. Jason really needs to score some points if he wants to get a podium, so as I wonder if the pit stop advantage is going to help Steerage, or is it not? Let me get the leader battle. Maybe not. Maybe not, as Rapid is going into the pits. And Rapid has just come out again. He's comfortably going to stay in, I think, the net lead at the moment, by looks of things. Unless he doesn't bottle it. Zillion is going into the pits as well. Jason getting another penalty. I swear Jason is getting a lot of penalties at the moment. So Steerage still is in 4th place. Why, oh my, it's going to be close. Oh no, Steerage has got a time penalty, a 3-second. That's his first one of the race. Out of the podium since last week, he's the only one to get a penalty this week thus far. So, like I said, you never know what might happen here at these penultimate stages of the race. ABS Hamilton is in the pits. Unity, his teammate. Unity Gilbert, what a name. is staying out, obviously, because they don't share the same pit box. Where does he come past Steerage? Very close! Steerage just goes ahead of Hamilton. So Steerage jumps Hamilton in the pits. My, oh my, what has just happened? This could be an interesting battle on our hands. It is only time will tell for these drivers to make sure that they will do well. I nearly got my words mumbled up in a very weird way, I must say. And but to be honest, I do get that sometimes. We'll look at Rapid now. He's 3/10 behind Unity. Unity's still yet to pit, and I'm very impressed with Unity's chance for him to get into his tyres for that long, but I don't think he's going to hold on to Rapid. No, he is not. So now Rapid definitely gets the lead, but again, it does depend on penalties. Don't forget Steerage has got a penalty as well, so I think Rapid and Steerage are pretty much clear on penalties. Steerage getting the fastest lap. Yeah, once again, I'd like to apologise about my stuffy voice. But hopefully it'll go away soon, as we have the two CAS cars fighting for position. Leopard still holds on again. Oh, and Rapid's got another 3-second time penalty. He's got to be careful with those. Pretty much everyone's got to be careful with penalties because it could cost a lot of people. So, oh, bless me again. Lap 20 of 36. Rapid still leads on track with Unity Gilbert in second. Steerage is third and APS Hamilton in fourth. But that is not taken into account the amount of penalties people got. Jason's got another penalty, which is not good for him. As our time prime goes into the pits again. So I swear he's on a hyper to ultra to super strategy. He's on a 2-stop by the looks of things. Yes, he is. Unity's still left to stop. And he's on the hardest tyre. So I wonder, is Titan Prime's strategy not going to work out for him? We'll just have to find out. As Titan Prime almost lost a place to Atlantis. And he did. So Atlantis at the moment is in 10th. That's disregarding penalties. Just saying. Oh, we're going to try and make another move again. This is oh my god, it's very, very difficult around here, but they're making it stick at this moment. We've got the Ferrari back on the gearbox of the Mercedes. Oh my god, it's actually like real life. I am not even kidding. It's like real life Formula 1 where a Ferrari and a Mercedes are battling for a position, but at the moment, for you Ferrari fans, it is the Ferrari that is ahead. Unity's just gone into the pits, but he's not that far behind Dillian. They're going to go. Oh, they almost made contact. Dillian goes off the circuit. Looks like he's cut the circuit. Yes, he has. So, will he be forced to give the position back? I think he might do, you know. We'll have to find out. God, these two are tight. Steerage is finding a little bit more pace at the moment. So, because there's not much battles going on at the moment, and we got a championship at stake, we are going to look at penalties. So, I know Rapid has got a couple. Yeah, Rapid's got 2 penalties, so that's 6 seconds. Steerage, I believe, has got... No, he's got 2 penalties as well. So, pretty much even Stevens for penalties in terms of them. Hamilton's got none. Yes, he's got none, but he's on his last warning right now. If he gets another warning, he's got a penalty. Zillion has got 3 penalties. Crazy. Lepra has got 2 penalties, and he's on his final warning as well. So I wonder what constitutes a warning, to be honest. I don't know. Usually I don't check the penalties in the race, but because I'm the only commentator, I kind of have to. As I wonder who's going to get the most grip. Is it going to be Zillion or is it going to be Unity? Unity is on a softer tyre, so probably he is going to gain more grip, but you never know. Apparently, Dumb Thunder crashed out after his wheel cut out on the straight. Oh no! That is unfortunate for you, Dumb Thunder. But it happens in racing sometimes. Interesting thought, actually. Steerage is on 7 lap used tyres on the Supers. Hamilton's on 5. Looks like those two. Excuse me. Are going to go on a similar strategy. As Titan Prime's getting another penalty. Only a few people have got no penalties. That's just saying something here in Mexico. But so far, apart from the odd penalties in there, we're actually seeing some very good racing. So, I wonder how that's going to show. But at the moment, looks like Hamilton with the penalties going to go ahead of Steerage. Excuse me. That probably woke you up. Again, sneezes get a little bit too worse at night time, so do apologise. So, sorry. As what we've got with Zillion. Zillion is got Unity behind as well. Is there going to be a challenge there? And Atlantis is out of the session. Didn't quite see what happened there. And oh, Zanardi. There must be contact between Zanardi and Barry by the looks of things. JJ Bolt's getting another penalty. Hamilton gaining more time on Steerage. And Atlantis leaving the session. He is not happy with that. Not happy with that whatsoever. I think people usually leaving the session is a giveaway, really, that they're not happy with what's gone on, not happy with their retirements and stuff like that. And we've got Unity in 4th position, but we got the prancing horse of Zillion catching up every single minute. Who's going to win the Grand Nationals of this battle? For those of you who don't know what the Grand National is, it's basically a horse race in the United Kingdom. So there we go. We got around about 11 laps to go of this sensational Grand Prix, and it looks like at the moment, due to penalties, the championship will be decided, I think, might be decided either in Brazil or in Abu Dhabi, as Zanardi's got a time penalty, but he's last anyway. I lost count how many penalties Zanardi has got, to be honest. Still watching on Dylan to see how far he can catch as well. So, I wonder how that's going to pay off. Rapid's going to do all he can to try and be clear of Steerage in order to make sure he maintains the win still. Don't forget, Steerage has got to outscore Hamilton by 7 points. If it stays as it is right now, Steerage would score 18 points. Oh, we went a little bit wide there. Steerage would score 18 points and Hamilton 15. So that would only be a 3-point difference. So basically Steerage needs to win, but I don't think he's at that pace yet. Since I think Rapid is definitely on newer tyres, so that's going to help him a lot more. So I wonder if there's any Rapid fans. As Hamilton definitely needs to find some time here. Because if he finds a few more attempts, he can get second, which would definitely help. And it is nice to see APS Hamilton and Steerage growing a little bit there. So, growing in potential, as I think, yes, Hamilton was lapping one of the Haas cars. I think it was Affinity. Oh, no! So we got Titan Prime, who has lost position. Don't know what happened with him. Maybe because he was overheating his tyres. Very intriguing. Yeah, I swear we get penalties lap after lap after lap here. Not really that surprised, to be honest. Jason's got another one. Jason is stacking up the penalties tonight, I must say. And what's the gap between Rapid and Steerage now? 10.4 seconds. Dylan getting another penalty. I wonder if that's going to push Unity to stay where he is, or will that not affect how the penalties is going to work? Oh no, Zanardi's out of the session. He's had enough. The annoying thing about this game is you can't really see how they retire, which is a bit annoying. You used to be able to do that in F1 2017, but unfortunately you can't do that here. Yeah, there's not really much battles going on at the moment. We do see an American, my bad. We do see a lot of Mexican flags. We do see a Spanish flag as well. So very evenly balanced these fields at the moment, so they just got to make sure that they can survive to the end. We got a yellow flag. Oh, the yellow flag's gone. That's probably someone going slowly. Or it might be someone coming out of the pit lane, I don't know. So as some people underestimate how tricky the stadium section of the circuit can actually get, because there's a lot of pressure on you. A lot of people will be cheering on you to make sure you do well, and it's quite a long track as well. And a lot of places where you can go for the throttle too. So I wonder about these final 6 laps. Will some of the drivers lose their concentration in Mexico, or will they be able to keep it going? I'm losing track with how many penalties Titan Prime's got. If he's not careful, he could get disqualified. Don't know why I'm suffering from stutters, to be honest, but we've got 6 laps to go, which is around about 7 or 8 minutes. Don't know what the fastest lap is. I think if that's what a few people were asking right now. I may have to skip podium interviews tonight because literally my voice is about to go and I'm getting stuffy nose, so I'll definitely need to have an early night. So I hope you guys understand that. As we've got JJ Box still in 6th. He's in the Force India. Oh, Steerage getting another penalty. That's pretty much confirmed that the championship will definitely be still carrying on to Brazil with this 2-way fight going on. So ILR3 and ILR3 on Xbox still to be decided. I think both of them are still going to be decided either the next race or in Abu Dhabi. So Hamilton is penalty free, so this could really help Hamilton. And lap 31 and 36 now. Rapid still leads. With Steerage in 2nd place. And we got Leopard not that far behind from Jason now. That's going to be a good battle. Jason needs to score some points. He must do that very quickly now in order to... He's going to go side by side. Is he going to think better of it? Leopard holds on only just though. But Jason is definitely not going to give up without a fight. So props to him. Doing well. As Leopard's already gained some straight line speed by the looks of things, but looks like Jason is getting a bit more speed on the corners, so good to see. As Unity Gilbert's already got a comfortable gap between him and Dylan as well. But he's got penalties too, but I don't think, to be honest, the penalties are going to do any justice right now, so... And I'm just seeing what... There's not much battles going on at the moment. I can't really follow someone. This kind of reminds me of qualifying, where they're so far apart. So, welcome to a few minutes of qualifying. Joking, it's not qualifying. But anyway, so you just got to make up for lost time because he's on 3 penalties now. He's got to focus on the next race to make sure that he scores some crucial points. He has to, really. With 3 more laps to go, I'm seeing for some of these guys, they have a little bit of a dirty air by the looks of things. And pretty much everybody's on the supers, but we've got quite a few on the ultras. No one's on the hypers at the moment, but I strongly advise for people not to go on the hypers. Not the best idea. As Rapid. Still on the fast one, actually. I wonder who's got the fastest lap so far. Let me just check. Oh, the fastest lap set by Rapid, a 1:16.8. That is pretty good. Was it on the supers? I think it was, you know. And the closest followed by him, it's Leper. So that's fastest lap. So he can get fastest lap and win. Obviously, he didn't get pole. Zillion took pole. No, Titan took pole. So Rapid is definitely a man on a mission. Yellow flag in set 3. Oh, no. I thought there was, but it's completely gone, completely vanished. So and JJ Box getting a penalty. We haven't seen much of JJ Box this race as he's been under the radar. But again, he's going to get some points anyway, because also Jason's got a penalty. Pretty much I think Hamilton's and Barry are the only people not to get penalties in this race. Oh, we see someone slowing down. Oh, it's Barry. I spoke too soon. A little bit of commentator's curse has happened here in Mexico. How the championship standings is going to fare, I don't know, but due to what's happening, it is going to be going to Brazil by the looks of things for the championship, unless it all changes in the last couple of laps, which is going to be highly unlikely, I think. It's likely going to stay as it is. Yellow flag is set to 1 and 2. Some more issues. No, not some more issues. It was just obviously someone slowing down a bit more and then gaining speed again. I think that was what was happening. So, if you could vote in the chat as well, who do you think is going to be driver of the day? Let us know in the chat. That'll be fabulous, actually, if you can let me know. And the Titan Prime just got another penalty. Oh, that's a little bit harsh, to be honest, but well, I actually didn't see that penalty, so I can't really do that. As Rapid is just about to start his final lap of this Grand Prix. He has done so well, despite all the penalties that he has got. Let's just get the final penalties to see where they stand, just to confirm. Rapid's got 2 penalties. And Steerage has got 3. So, at the moment, Rapid is in a very good position to take this victory, which in turn is pretty decent stuff. Because of the amount of penalties people got, I don't really know, but we got fireworks and confetti starting to flow about here in Mexico. As Rapid crosses the line, he wins on track. Looks like he's going to win on penalties as well. Steerage comes across the line. Yes, he takes second, but for how long? Because obviously Steerage has got a whopping amount of penalties. So it looks like Hamilton's going to take second. Yes, he does. So Hamilton has outscored Steerage, which was all he needed to get his championship hopes alive. Another good day with the Red Bull, actually. Unity Gilbert's going to gain some good points as well. So that is pretty decent stuff. And we're starting to see a few people cross the line. Yes, he does. He crossed the line. It's Titan Prime. Yellow flag set to 2. It's probably someone going slow due to an AI, I think. JJ Watts is going to be the last person across the line. Here he goes. So, well done to him. Interesting line now. He almost did a little bit of a donut there. So let me just go through the standings quickly. Actually, no, JJ Box took the wall, but he's still finishing 10th, so as we got our podium celebrations here, the Toro Rosso guys are very happy. Look, there's Ben. Team of Marduk pretty much cheering for any team, by the looks of things. JJ said he had 98% tyres at the end with a puncture. Whoa. Okay. Very interesting. As we got Rapid, who takes his first win in ILR, with Hamilton in 2nd, Steerage in 3rd, Unity Gilbert in 4th, Zin in 5th, Leper in 6th, Ados Gamer in 7th, Titan Prime in 8th, Jason in 9th, JJ Box rounds up your top 10, with Barry in 11th, Sonali 12th, Atlantis 13th, Atlantis, Dumbthunder and AGH not being able to score at all. So those are your standings, everybody. I would just like to say thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Like I said, no podium interviews. I am dying right now of a cold and my voice is about to die. So it'll be best for me to have an early night tonight. So we'll be back next week for some more ILR3 action in Brazil. But if you want some more Mexican action, tune into ILR 1 and 2 on Sunday. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely amazing stuff. Have a good evening, everybody. Have a good weekend. And we will see you next Friday. Take care. Goodbye.